Today I'm going to be showing you my gear loadout for our overnighter to Glacial Lake State Park. Now, some of the gear that you're going to see in this video is actually in Corey's gear loadout video for this trip, but if it's in this video, it means that I packed it out. So starting with my pack, I will be using my Kelty Redstone 60-liter bag. Now, I did a first impression / why I bought this bag, if you guys want to see that, but this will be the first time in the field for this pack, and I'm just really excited to see how it actually handles and performs. So, excited for that. And then for our tent, we are going to be using the 4-person tent. So this is the Coleman Sun Dome, and this is actually in Corey's fall budget gear video. And the reason we're going with the bigger and definitely heavier tent is because we're going to be bringing more with us. So it's just going to be really nice and make the whole experience more enjoyable to have a little extra room for the 70-pound dog. So also for the pupper, I will be bringing this military surplus wool blanket, so she has something warm to lay on and keep her off the cold ground. She also sleeps on a blanket at home, so it's just easier for her to know where her spot is with that. For myself, I am going to be bringing the 30-degree patrol bag out of my military module sleep system, which you guys know I love my military module sleep system. But I'm gonna try out just the 30-degree bag. It's supposed to be down to like 46 tonight, which is a little chilly for me. So I am bringing this fleece sleeping bag liner. So we're gonna try this out. And then this next thing I'm gonna show you guys is probably what I am most excited about gear-wise for this trip, and that is my new sleeping pad. So this is by Cetus Summit. It's their Comfort Series self-inflating women's pad, and I've never had my own sleeping pad, and you know, I wasn't even gonna buy it, and Corey ended up talking me into it. So I'm really excited to try this out in the field as well. We've tested it a couple times at home, but really, really excited to actually get to use this and to let you guys know more about it. Also from Cetus Summit, that is new to my sleep setup, is this Arrows pillow. Now this is the premium large, and it's way smaller than that My Pillow you guys have seen in my last gear loadout and in basically every sleep system video of mine I've talked about. I've had the My Pillow, so depending on how quiet this thing actually is, it might be replacing the My Pillow as my go-to. It's just so small. I do have the pillowcase on it, so that is another new thing to look forward to. So also for shelter, I'm bringing this emergency rain poncho. The weather's like it might rain, but it might not, so we'll see if I actually need that. I'm going to be bringing this jacket, which is not a down jacket. This is actually out of my 3-in-1 winter jacket system. It's a thermal synthetic blend, but it'll help with the wind and the cold if I need it. I also have a set of gloves and a stocking cap, a shemagh, and this just has a lot of uses. You can use it to help keep you warm. You can dip it in water and use it to cool you down. You can, if it's really dusty, you can protect your face. Just a lot of different things you can do with that. My slipper socks, which are a must-have, and I never go on an overnight trip without these. And then, you know, just clothes, pajamas, that sort of thing. We're also going to be bringing Maxi D. Now, this is our favorite person bug spray. This works so good. When I use it, I don't find ticks on me. I don't get bit by mosquitoes. So this is a must-have for Corey and myself. Then we have our fire bag, which just has a bunch of different ways to start fire in it. There's fat wood, there's wet fire, there's ferro rod. There's a lot in there. Hygiene pouch, which has your standard deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, hairbrush, hair ties, that sort of thing in there. The possibles pouch. Now, don't tell Corey, because I'm going to open it, and you're not supposed to open it once it's packed. Once it's packed, you close it and you don't touch it again. But I'm just showing you the addition that I added. So in here is like the compass and cordage, and there's a needle and some tape and Farkle and just a bunch of different things for lots of different situations that could come in handy. But I also put in Monopoly Deal, which is just one of our favorite camping games. It's very fast-paced, it's light, it's easy, it's fun. So I'm gonna tuck that back in here right away and zip it back up. We also have a bunch of other camping game videos if you guys want to see that. For lighting, our go-to lantern for the tent is the Lucy light. We just clip it to our pack when we're packing in, and then we leave it on the outside of the tent. And then once it gets dark, you can turn it on, and so you can easily find your tent, the doorway at night. And then when you're ready for bed, you just bring it in and you have a nice little lantern until you're ready to shut your eyes and close all the lights off. I also am bringing a flashlight. So this is the original T10, and I'm just bringing this as a backup. I probably won't need that. And I am going to be bringing the Through Night TH10 headlamp. Now, this is my favorite headlamp. Corey and I also have a video on why we prefer headlamps, which is my preference, and his, which is flashlights, if you guys want to see that and see how our opinion's different and why we chose our primary light source that we did. Then I will also be bringing the Dura Lounge chair. I'm not really sure how I'm going to hook this on to my pack yet with the tent and everything, but it's just one of those comfort options where, yeah, it's heavy, but we're really not going that far, and it's going to be way nicer to have it than it is to not. This chair has the really long back too, and it's just a really nice camping chair. I was gonna say backpacking chair, but it's not necessarily that. Our earth sack, which we always bring and put our food in, always, doesn't matter where we're going. Like today is, or this trip is to Glacial Lakes, which is a prairie, but we're still gonna bring our earth sack. I will be bringing the canister stove. You guys know that this is my favorite. I just feel like it's a lot safer than an alcohol stove because I don't have to worry about getting it perfectly tight or not, and then potentially having the fuel spill everywhere. So there's my basic canister stove for cooking. So let's start with dinner. So dinner, the night we get there, we will be having turkey dinner casserole by Mountain House. Now this one's really good. I have done a taste test on it before if you want to check that out as well. Just really tasty stuffing, green beans, turkey, good stuff. It's like Thanksgiving in a package. For dessert, now this is by Trailtopia, which is actually a Minnesota company. They're out of Rochester, And this is their cheesecake. So it's cheesecake with some chocolate, some strawberries, and then some graham crackers in it for that crust. And we've never had anything by them before, so I'm really excited to try this out. That'll be good. For breakfast, let's see. For breakfast, we will be trying out those cream of wheat instant packs from the dollar store haul that I just did. And we haven't decided who's going to get the maple brown sugar or who's going to get the cinnamon sugar. But one of us is going to have one flavor and we'll probably both try them out. I also have a cappuccino from that Dollar Tree haul for the morning for breakfast and a packet of the Swiss Miss for before I go to bed. We also have these protein meal bars by Special K just in case. Puppy will be eating her kibble. She likes that. She's a fan of that kibble. She will also be having this silicone fold-up cup for water. This is by Ozark Trail and is in Corey's How to Save Money video. And as you can see, like, it doesn't fold down the best. You kind of have to mess around with it, which is something he talks about. But that's why it's not something that we use for us, because it's not super functional for that. But the puppy doesn't care how it folds. She just cares that it holds water and it's nice and deep so she can get to the bottom and actually get a good drink out of it. And it's 16 ounces. So yeah, you gotta mess with it a little bit. But there is that, her water bowl. And then we'll be putting the kibble in this Cedar Summit fold-up bowl. Just, it's shallow enough for it, and she hopefully won't tip that one over like her stainless steel really heavy ones. For utensils, I'll be bringing my Amora Companion, which is my all-time favorite knife, and then my Snow Peak spork, which again is my all-time favorite spork. We'll also be bringing a 32-ounce stainless steel bottle so that I can carry some water, because we have a lot of things that need water for preparation this trip. And then on the Pathfinder nesting cup to go under my stainless steel bottle. But we sometimes share the Pathfinder cup, and we were actually going to this time as well, but then we realized we kind of want to eat breakfast together, so I'm bringing my own cup. And that is that. I just have the list here. I'm gonna double check it, but looks like we have everything that we're gonna need for this trip. So let me know down in the comment section below if there's something you saw that you want to see more of, or if there's something that you always bring on your camping trip that you think that I should for next time. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.